All right, guys, so we are getting ready to load up the car and head out to Streetcar Takeover. I'm so excited. I got a car running on an ECU Master Black, but it's not this one. Right, Dave? So yeah, I shorted out the harness. David is basically making a 100% new harness, or is kind of doing all that other stuff from kind of fixing my mistake. So you can see this whole harness in the engine bay is super tucked. It's nice and tight, and it actually goes underneath all this stuff, which is really cool. And so instead of the wiring harness actually dropping down in between the wastegate, it actually just goes across the top of the valve cover right here, straight into the car, into the actual little grommet right there. So that's going to be pretty much the only wiring that you should see. But David is actually making a full detailed video on this. I know we kind of started off, but
I wouldn't say detailed, but
well, Dave's making a video on this thing, and basically, essentially, the stuff today, going over all that stuff. But so be sure to go check that out. But we are going to go ahead and load up the Supra. I brought it down here today. Tried messing with charging the AC. It gets a little bit complicated. Not going to mess with that. But I did clean it. Man, this is the first time it's been cleaned since, I don't even think I washed it before everybody came in out of state for the round 2 of Drift Colorado. But yeah, this thing is super clean, the cleanest it's ever been. We got a secret thing hanging over there on the wall, but we'll talk about that later. Got the dirt bike unloaded, and we're gonna go ahead and throw it in the trailer. And that's gonna be it for tonight. We'll see you guys at Vandermeer Speedway tomorrow for Streetcar Takeover, and I'm excited to see how the Supra does.
We make the strings.
We made it out to Streetcar Takeover, and the line is just insane. So we got here at 9. It's 9:45. It looks like they barely started letting cars in, but there's basically 8 rows, and I'm all the way right here. But so we pulled up in line. We were just kind of checking out some of the cars. I wasn't really paying attention. I was getting ready to take a nap, and then I started looking, and I was like, hey, what is that car? I owned that car before. So that is actually my buddy's old Integra that I bought off of him for a little while. I basically kind of got out of the Honda game for a little while. I started just selling absolutely everything. So I just met with the guy. I've been talking to him for like 30 minutes, going over the car and all that type of stuff. But if you guys don't remember, it was a high compression GSR basically. Pretty much the body and everything is untouched other than the engine bay. He bolted a turbo kit on there, has a GTX 3582 on it. I think he said it made right around like 370 horse on like super low boost just because of the high compression. But converted to coil on plug, obviously intercooler piping, all that type of stuff. Threw some slicks on it. The fastest he's been so far is 12.8. It made 197 horse on E85 on the NA build. Yeah, so I was just sending Nick a couple pictures of it. He wants to buy it back, but yeah, here it is. Pretty cool to actually see it. We thought it was gone forever. We thought it like got parted out, but it's cool. It's actually out here. Gonna be racing today. So I'll try to get some video of this thing later today too. So we are sitting in the lanes at Vandermeer Speedway. I just went through tech. I got my number, and I don't think I'm racing this Mustang. There's a blue Hellcat Charger right there, and so yeah, it's the first time ever doing roll racing or anything at one of these events, but we'll put it on the peak boost. We'll see what she's making. I'm thinking I'm almost out of fuel. I don't know why. This light turns on, my fuel gauge never works, and then now all of a sudden it's doing this. So maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I'm curious to see how this thing's gonna do. I don't have any like anti-lag or like any like rolling anti-lag or anything to start off with, so I'm just gonna kind of brake boost it a little bit in and then go from there. Alright, so with me in the car, it weighs 3,400. We made it. Street car takeover. Supra's all pretty nice and clean, except for this little thing. So I did my first pass in the roll racing category, and I got I did 128. So I actually missed my opportunity to get in a class because it was basically too late. So so I haven't done that yet, or I can't do that. So the only thing I can do is test and tune. So I'm probably gonna go up there and see if I can get any faster. I did get entered into the 11.0 index for the street racer later tonight. So, so hopefully we can keep the clutch in this thing.
No, we're doing a dig. You right here. We're doing a dig. You free honk it. Where are you going? I'm gonna be next to you? Yeah, we're racing you too.
Oh, what?
Shit. I don't even have my slicks on. Street tires. All right, free honk it. One. Oh. Oh, dang. He's gone. Trevor's like, it's like a damn gazelle. And then we're gonna do an interview after this so you can see how tired he is. Like a damn gazelle. Trevor looks tired and he's not I think you treat him though, Emilio.
I think it's safe to say we lost.
Yeah. I treat him? No. I came out of the hole. Yeah, you did. You came out of the hole? The hole, I'm out of breath.
I'm like out of breath and I have a freaking engine on this thing.
And that's what I was saying.
I was like kicking
That's
it.
what
I
I
was like,
said. You hear the motor like,
I was trying to like, and then I wasn't doing any good. I'm not as fast.
That's a good one, dude. Rolling out. I was like, Trevor looks tired and he's not even kicking. Why do we always have to do physical challenges?
It's pretty physical for us.
First one to the top of the mountain! Adam's not here, so we can't do it.
We can still do it.
No, I'm not.
This is our final. The King the GTR. That's the top end, man. That thing Burnout contest contestant right here. So we'll see if he can knock the Mustang off of the front. YouTube channel too, MotionAutoTv. I'll take my royalties for that. He'll get some subscribers. Alright, let's give it up for the Supra.
Alright guys, so they started the Burnout competition. I kind of wanted to do it, but I needed an excuse, so I didn't prep my car. So the first truck went out there. It was just it's a little single cab Ranger, and did a little burnout, and people kind of thought it was cool. And I was like, all right, well, there wasn't really anything else that I thought was going to be amazing. There was a Mustang on radials, but normally they push through, and normally they don't want to go crazy and blast off the rest of their stuff, but or the rest of their tires. So I went back to the trailer, and I got my drift spares, which were in the trailer because it's my freaking drift car trailer, and threw a set of drift car spares on it, started in second, put it in third, got it in fourth, and was just freaking laying into a rev limiter. And they were like telling me to cut it off and stuff, but ended up getting the first place in the Burnout contest. And yeah, I don't know, this car is so pretty, and I would expect people to like not expect me to like do stuff like that with it, but that's kind of the whole purpose I built this thing for. Was I didn't build it for it to sit around or, you know, sit in the garage with a cover on it. Like, I want to drive this thing. Like, I just want to do cool stuff with it. So I think that was pretty cool though. I was pretty excited. I was nervous doing it. I was like, man, I hope this thing, nothing happens. But it's a Supra. It only got up to 210 or 219 degrees. Turned on the heater and everything, brought it right back down. So I think we're good to go. So I think this is where we are. We're calling it with the event. It is it's about 7 o'clock at night. They're supposed to run everything until about 11 p.m. is I think the latest that they can run, or maybe midnight. But as you can see, it's raining pretty bad, and so yeah, we pulled the car in here just because somebody sent me a video of it hailing just not too far away. So we pulled it in here, and I think it takes them a while to actually dry off the track after this. And I'm so freaking tired and beat. I mean, I got like 2 hours of sleep last night. I stayed up way too late, like messing with this thing, trying to get it ready and just doing some last minute stupid stuff. But yeah, so I guess that's probably gonna be it for this, unless we have anything exciting on the drive home. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad the car held together. It was cool, you know, kind of coming up here, hanging out with like the Booster Boys and you know, Brent and everybody, and then actually doing the Burnout competition. I'm so glad I actually did that. That was a lot of fun. At least I did something cool with it today. I think I got about 3 roll races in. Yeah, I think that's about it for this video, guys. Appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you guys later.